अच्छा, now starting with this question. Okay, the question is, okay, if you start reading the question states, okay, phenol is an important industrial chemical used in the manufacture of dye stuff and other substances. अब ये dyes हमने azo-dyes ना हमने एक चैप्टर पढ़ा था, हम अभी रिवाइज करेंगे. उससे क्या suggest two different substances that react with phenol to produce potassium phenoxide. Identify the second product formed in each case. तो वो कह रहे हैं पोटेशियम. अच्छा, पहले तो ये फर्स्ट पार्ट ना रिवीजन करनी है, ठीक है. तो वो कह रहे हैं कि फिनॉल है. फिनॉल क्या होता है? फिनॉल इज अच्छा, फिनॉल इज उसमें बेंजीन होता है, ठीक है. ये उसका रिंग है एंड देयर इज गोइंग टू बी एन ओएच. ये फिनॉल है. वो ये कह रहे हैं कि ये किस तरह प्रोड्यूस होता है. तो पहले तो हम उसकी डिवीजन कर लें कि हमने क्या पढ़ा था. ऑर्गेनिक के अंदर देयर वाज अ पार्ट वे वी स्टडीड कि इस साइड पे. अच्छा, वे वी स्टडीड एसिड्स का कंपैरिजन, ठीक है. तो हम एसिड्स का कंपैरिजन पहले रिवाइज करते हैं. अब वो रेरा आवाज आ रही है आपको?
यस सर.
अच्छा, स्टार्ट में तो इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन था, बीच में कहीं डायरेक्टिंग ग्रुप्स थे, एसाइलेशन, एरीन्स आ गया था, कंपैरिजन ऑफ हाइड्रोलिसिस, ये भी एक वो काफी बड़ा कंपैरिजन था. एंड देन वी, हाँ, यहाँ पे एसिड्स का कंपैरिजन, ठीक है. और उसके अंदर था कि जब एसिड्स का आपने कंपैरिजन किया था ना, तो ये यहाँ पे फिनॉल्स है. बल्कि इससे पहले कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, ठीक है, दिस वन. अच्छा, दिस वन, इसको थोड़ा सा हाईलाइट भी कर लेते हैं कि वी टॉक्ड अबाउट द कंपैरिजन ऑफ. अच्छा, वी टॉक्ड अबाउट द कंपैरिजन ऑफ एसिड्स. और उसमें था कि एसिड्स जो है वो दे प्रोड्यूस H plus O9s, ठीक है. रिवीजन. The acids produce H plus O9s. There were three organic compounds that acted as acids. एक तो ये carboxylic acid है. Carboxylic acid is उसमें जो N वाला H होता है ना, that's always lost. So it's going to produce an H plus O9. It's the strongest acid. फिर phenols है. phenols में भी ना ये जो OH होता है ना phenols का, that is lost. उसमें H is lost. And then you have alcohols. उसमें भी H is lost. But this is the weakest acid. इतने मतलब even less dissociation compared to water. Water जो होता है वो it dissociates very very weakly, 1 into 10 minus 7 mole per dm cube होता है. लेकिन alcohol जो होते हैं वो उससे भी कम होते हैं. खैर, उसकी फिर हमने एक्सप्लेनेशन की थी कि भाई अल्कोहल्स के साथ क्या इशू है, व्हाई अल्कोहल सच वीक एसिड्स. तो अल्कोहल्स का मसला होता था कि जब ये H व्हेन इट ब्रेक्स ऑफ एंड H plus O9 इज फॉर्म्ड, तो ये जो बाकी चेन है ना, इट गेट्स अ नेगेटिव चार्ज. ऑक्सीजन गेट्स अ नेगेटिव चार्ज, बट दिस नेगेटिव चार्ज हैज अ वेरी हाई डेंसिटी. क्यों? क्योंकि देयर इज अ कार्बन चेन अटैच्ड. इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर गेटिंग पुश्ड टुवर्ड्स टुवर्ड्स द कार्बन चेन, sorry, towards the oxygen, जिसकी वजह से negative charge is very high, charge density is very high, and it's going to attract H plus 1 back again. तो वो डिसोसिएट होता ही नहीं, वो वापस फॉर्म हो जाता है, ठीक है. ऐसे ही क्लियर है.
जी सर.
तो अल्कोहल्स का होता था कि अल्कोहल्स के ज्यादातर रिएक्शंस एसिड्स वाले नहीं होते थे. दे डोंट रियली रिएक्ट विद एसिड्स एज एसिड्स. अल्कोहल्स ओनली रिएक्ट विद वेरी रिएक्टिव ग्रुप 1 मेटल्स, जैसा सोडियम हो गया, ठीक है. उसमें जाके ना सोडियम जाके उसका H नॉकआउट करता है, अल्कोहल का OH का H उसकी जगह खुद आ जाता है और H2 गैस बनती है. मेटल मेटल प्लस एसिड सॉल्ट प्लस H2. बट इट्स अ वेरी स्लो रिएक्शन एंड मतलब सोडियम के रिएक्शन यूजुअली स्लो नहीं होते, बट विद अल्कोहल्स द रिएक्शन इज वेरी वेरी इट्स वेरी वेरी स्लो. फिनॉल्स जो होते थे ना वो थोड़े से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्गर एसिड होते थे. क्यों? क्योंकि फिनॉल में भी OH होता था, H टूट के इट डिसोसिएट्स ends up forming H plus O9s and this oxygen gets a negative charge. लेकिन ऑक्सीजन के केस में, फिनॉल के केस में, this is the phenoxide ion that's formed. ये जो ऑक्सीजन का नेगेटिव चार्ज है ना, it starts overlapping with benzene's electron cloud. बेंजीन में इलेक्ट्रॉन्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड होते थे, तो इसके इलेक्ट्रॉन्स यहाँ पे जमा नहीं होते. They also kind of get distributed on the benzene, which is why the negative charge is lesser. The negative charge density is lesser. ये लिखा हुआ lone pairs on benzene, they overlap with benzene's pi electron cloud, which decreases charge density on this ion. तो फिर इस पर्सन को वापस अट्रैक्ट नहीं करता. So it's going to dissociate and ionize more. So phenols were slightly more stronger acids compared to alcohols. और phenols के reactions जो होते थे ना, वो मेटल के साथ भी होते थे, बेसिस के साथ भी होते थे, मेटल और मेटल हाइड्रोक्साइड्स दोनों के साथ होते थे। और दोनों केस में वही होता था, सॉल्ट वुड बी प्रोड्यूस्ड के फिनॉल का जो H है, इट गेट्स नॉक्ड आउट एंड सोडियम टेक्स इट्स प्लेस। सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड के साथ भी इट्स गोइंग टू बी एग्जैक्टली द सेम। तो लेकिन साथ वाटर बनेगा, तो ये मेटल प्लस एसिड produces salt plus H2. In this case, it's a base plus acid produces salt and H2O. Uh, और फिर carboxylic acids थे, they were even stronger acids. Carboxylic acid strong क्यों थे? क्योंकि when this H plus 1 gets knocked out, तो oxygen gets a negative charge, लेकिन there's another oxygen right next to it. वो electrons electronegative होता है, तो वो इसके electrons, it pulls its electrons towards the other oxygen, so the electrons get distributed, and this negative charge becomes really really less. तो इसलिए वो H plus 1 वापस attract नहीं होता, so there's more dissociation. And carboxylic acids were complete acids. They underwent reactions that all acids undergo, which is they would react with metal plus acid to produce salt plus H2. ये end वाला जो H है ना, this is the one that's going to get knocked out. Base plus acid, again this H would get knocked out and a salt would be produced. Carbonate plus acid reaction में भी होता था कि the H would get substituted by sodium, so you'll get sodium ethanoate. और अमोनिया में भी सेम होता था, अमोनियम सॉल्ट बनती थी। लेकिन बैक टू फिनॉल्स relatively weak होते थे, they only underwent two reactions, either with sodium or with sodium hydroxide. अब वो क्लियर है बात? ये सारी रिविजन क्लियर है? आयशा, इज इट? अच्छा, तो वापस इस क्वेश्चन पे आ जाता है। क्वेश्चन सिंपली ये, what he's saying is कि what would this react with to give us, अच्छा, to give us what? वो कह रहे हैं कि O-1 और K+1, मतलब this is इस साइन की वो बात कर रहा है। How would this be produced? तो one is के metal, potassium metal के साथ react करो, potassium would go and knock out the H, and metal plus acid क्या होता है? Hydrogen gas produce होती है साथ ही. So the first substance is potassium or K only. The second product that's going to be produced is going to be the hydrogen gas that would be produced. And the other option is कि a metal oxide K2O या hydroxide KOH भी हो सकता है. Base plus acid would result in the same thing, except के साथ the next product would be water that would be produced. ठीक है? So there are two ways of making this: metal plus acid या फिर base plus acid. Mayim, is this clear?
Yeah.
अच्छा, next is कि अब वो die stuff भी revise करना है. He's saying this over here, if you remember, this is the azo group. ठीक है? Remember, I'm going to remind this again. This is summer 18, question paper 4.2. ठीक है? We're doing the past papers from this, but only organic questions. So this is the azo group. First, quickly revise what were azodized. So azodized nitrogen compounds में bottom के ऊपर, ठीक है, somewhere we did ये, ठीक है, बड़ा बड़ा लिखा हुआ है. अच्छा, what were azodized? Azodized were very stable dyes. Paints वगैरह के अंदर, they would not be, they're very unreactive, they don't fade. तो car paint वगैरह, ठीक है, dyes have to be very very stable. So you have phenylamine. You take phenylamine, NH2 next to a benzene, you react it with NaNO2 and HCl. Temperature should be kept less than 10 degrees centigrade, and you get this very unstable diazoniamine, where this N has incomplete bonds, and it has a positive charge as well. And it's very unstable. If you increase temperature to greater than 10, so this diazoniamine, it decomposes to form an alcohol. ठीक है, तो ये नीचे मैंने लिखा हुआ है. It's a very unstable ion, and it would decompose to form an alcohol if you increase the temperature and make it greater than 10. Okay, anyways, what this diazoniamine does is that it acts as an electrophile. So you need an activated benzene. It could be OH or NH2. ठीक है, OH और NH2 they're lone pairs they overlap with benzene's pi electron cloud, so the charge density on the 2 6 positions and 4 positions is higher. So electrons over here are going to get attracted to this positive ion over here, and beach mein in dono ke beach mein there's going to be a bridge formed which is going to be called the azo group. Okay, so remember the N triple bond N+1 diazonium ion attacks an activated benzene ring. So and you get this azo die. Now coming back to the question, वो ये कह रहे कि I mean this is your activated benzene. ठीक है, remember you have lone pairs on phenol, which is why the electron density on these carbon atoms it's going to be higher. ठीक है, it's going to overlap. The electron density over there is going to be higher. So who's going to attack this? It's going to be a diazonium ion, the electrophile. N triple bond N. Okay, it's going to get attracted to these electrons over here. Okay, the diazonium ion, and end result is you're going to get something like this. Okay, so I think it's exactly the same molecule except कि वो इधर जाके bond हुआ है this carbon atom. ठीक है, if you look carefully, they have turned it vertical और इसको जाके जोड़ा हुआ है इसके साथ. So on the diagram of Sudan 1 above circle the border bonds that make the substance a dye stuff. So वो तो हमने कर लिया. This is the azo group. Describe how Sudan 1 can be made using phenylamine and 2-naphthol as the organic starting material. So उससे ये नहीं कहा, उससे क्या है कि phenylamine. तो इससे पिछला जो step होगा ना, that would be जो भी मैंने उधर show किया था कि you'll have an NH2. उससे पहले आप convert करोगे किसमें? अच्छा, that is going to be converted into you're going to react it with NaNO2 and HCl, and the temperature would be kept at less than 10 degrees centigrade. ठीक है, ये मैं फिर से I'm going to go back. Phenylamine से पहले first thing is you make a diazonium ion, and then the diazonium ion attacks the phenol or the phenylamine. It would be OH or NH2. So going back, so describe how Sudan 1. तो हम यहाँ से शुरू कर लेते हैं कि the first thing is you'll take phenylamine. You can write an equation. And you react it with NaNO2 plus HCl. And the temperature is kept at less than 10 degrees centigrade. And you get this diazonium ion. That's the first step. तो ये phenylamine वाला part हो गया. और फिर उसे कह रहे हैं 2-naphthol, वो जो ऊपर मॉलिक्यूल के बना है. 2-naphthol कौन सा? It's this one. तो आपने बताना वो इसके साथ रिएक्ट करता है जाके. तो अगला जो स्टेप है that's simply you can write equations. 2-naphthol को vertically show कर दो. And over here I think there's an OH group. ठीक है, over here. अच्छा, where there's an OH group, और ये diazonium ion जो है it's going to react with it. और end result है ये ऊपर वाली die बन जाएगी. ठीक है, that's what's going to happen. Abu Nera, clear? Aisha, is this clear? Mariam?
जी सर.
अच्छा, इसके लिए जो conditions थी, they were NaOH was usually used. NaOH aqueous was used as a reagent as well in this reaction. खैर इसको चेक भी कर लेते हैं. S18 MS42 मार्क्स देख लेते हैं किस तरह डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है. One second. So which paper is this? This is S1842. And the question number is 6. S1842, ठीक है. Question number. ठीक है, पहला सही है, दूसरा भी ठीक है. तो ऐसे इसकी जगह NaNO2 and HCl, that's also fine. ठीक है, that's acceptable. बस ठीक है, उसने NaOH और alkali ऐड किया हुआ है. ठीक है, temperature less than 10, so everything ठीक है. Conditions or equations. As the next part is phenol can be used to make 2-nitrophenol. The nitration reaction of phenol to form 2-nitrophenol shows that phenol is more reactive than benzene. Describe the conditions used for the nitration of phenol. Explain how these conditions show phenol to be more reactive than benzene. So how do they show? तो फिर से अब ये nitration और substitution वगैरह वो revise कर लेते हैं कि ये acids की revision थी. इससे ऊपर ना there was comparison of acids वही चल रहा है, comparison of hydrolysis. And now before that, ये सारा हमने किया था. We did substitution. और substitution में the first part was कि we did mechanisms. अच्छा, we did a lot of mechanisms. Nitration का भी और उसका भी. कहाँ पे गया है? Let's find. नहीं, हाँ, nitration of benzene. ठीक है, this one. So I told you कि in nitration of benzene what happens is ये overall reaction है over here. Now in nitration of benzene what happens is you use concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid, and the temperature is kept between 50 and 60 degrees. Achha, 50 and 60 degrees centigrade. And that results in an equation, in a reaction. H2SO4 and HNO3, they react together to form this NO2 plus electrophile. And this does the job. कि बेंजीन के पास वो आता है NO2 plus electrophile, उसके electrons को borrow करता है, जिस तरह यहाँ पे benzene electron cloud show किया हुआ. NO2 comes in, borrows the electron. One of the carbon loses its p orbital, जो कि पहले overlap कर रहा था. Now it's gone and it's been taken up by NO2. अच्छा, so NO2 plus 1 takes the electron and bonds with this carbon atom. Now the electron cloud is partially missing on this carbon atom because who took the electrons? NO2 took the electrons. Then you have H that is going to give the electrons back, and you're going to get this. So this over here is normal nitration of benzene, and the conditions are. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll get back. Just 1 second. Okay, this is nitration of benzene. The conditions are temperature 50 to 60. तो मतलब कुछ ना कुछ conditions हैं. Now what happens is कि benzene derivatives के अंदर, if you go down 246 directing groups, what do they do? Especially phenols. ठीक है, phenols. Now when you have an OH attached, OH क्या करता है? उसके lone pairs होते हैं ढेर सारे, and the lone pairs they overlap, and the electron density on 2, 6, and 4 positions it increases drastically. So the benzene now has a much higher electron density. Lone pair on oxygen overlaps with benzene. So NH2 के case में भी और OH के case में भी electron density increases. Now what happens is कि the reactions, the electrophilic substitution reactions, they become a lot faster क्योंकि वो Now you don't need conditions. Dilute nitric acid is going to do the job. Dilute nitric acid डालोगे ना तो एक NO2 246 position में कहीं ना कहीं वैसे ही attach हो जाएगा. It's going to, I mean, the polarizing power of benzene would be higher, so it would pull the NO2 plus one and it will dissociate the molecule on its own. It doesn't need any help. No temperature requirements, no concentrated sulfuric acid. और अगर concentrated nitric acid use कर लोगे तो तीनों positions के ऊपर ना NO2 is going to get attached. ठीक है, मरियम clear है? Abu Rera, Aisha, is this clear?
जी सर.
तो अगर हम यहाँ पे वापस आए उससे क्या है कि describe the conditions used for the nitration of phenol and explain how these conditions show. तो conditions क्या थी? Just dilute acid, or dilute nitric acid to be specific. Explain how these conditions show phenol to be more reactive than benzene. Normal benzene, why is phenol more reactive? लेकिन उसे conditions show करो कि benzene की जो conditions होती है ना, they are concentrated nitric acid plus its concentrated sulfuric acid plus the temperature is around 50 to 60. Phenol की जो conditions होती हैं, that's just dilute nitric acid and that's about it. So anyways, we can have a look at the marking scheme as well, because how did he write down the explanation? We लिखा हुआ है कि any two from concentrated acid needed, sulfuric acid and higher temperature needed. Or other would dilute nitric acid, that's it. Okay, so we're done with that. अगला जो question है, suggest why phenol is more reactive than benzene. तो वो भी हमने discuss किया था. Why is phenol more reactive? Because of this, because of the lone pairs that overlap with benzene and increase ये सारा लिखते हैं. Lone pair on oxygen overlaps with benzene's pi electron cloud. This significantly increases electron density on benzene's pi electron cloud at positions 2, 4 and 6. तो why phenol is more reactive? एक ही mark है तो probably बस वही देना है कि lone pair on oxygen in OH. It overlaps with overlaps with benzene's pi electron cloud. Which increases electron density. ठीक है, let's statement भी check कर लें कि वो ये lone pair on oxygen OH delocalized into over benzene ring. That's it. अच्छा, then you have complete the mechanism for the nitration of phenol to form ये उधर बना हुआ था कि you have to show mechanism. So what's going to happen? NO2 is going to, electrons from benzene are going to get attracted to NO2, and then in the middle, so there's OH and NO2 and H would be bonded at the same time. अच्छा, फिर ये पूरा complete नहीं होगा. It would have a positive charge. The electrons over here would be borrowed by NO2. ठीक है? Is this clear? Mariam, clear है?
जी.
अच्छा, the other one is name the isomer of 2-nitrophenol. तो OH जो होता है 246 directing होता है, तो या तो electron density इधर ज़्यादा हो जाएगी, या it would be higher at this point. ठीक है? These two positions. So the other isomer would be Okay, NO2 plus, as it gets attracted over here. So that's 4-nitrophenol. Okay, it's yellow 2, 3 या फिर 4 के ऊपर. So it could be 4-nitrophenol as well. So we're done with this question, question number 6. Let's move to the next question, which is also organic. First thing is give the molecular formula of asparagine. This one. अच्छा, it's an amino acid. ये amino acids का आ गया, ठीक है, जो भी हम कर भी रहे थे. अच्छा, the molecular formula is के वो total number of what is molecular formula? सारों को total कर लो. So first thing, this is a carbon, this is a carbon, this is a carbon, this is a carbon as well. So अच्छा, इस carbon के साथ there's going to be 1H. Why? क्योंकि it's making just 3 bonds. ठीक है, this one. This carbon is making 2 bonds, so there must be 2 hydrogens with this. And this carbon, इस वाले carbon के ना 4 bonds पूरे. इसके भी पूरे. अच्छा, so add them up. How many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's C4. How many ends are there? 2 ends, and there are 3 oxygens. Achha, so there are 3 oxygens, O3. And then you have, what do you have? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hydrogens. Achha, name all the functional groups present in asparagine molecule. All the functional groups. Amino acid में by default दो तो होती ही होते हैं, ठीक है. One is what is this one? This one is a carboxylic acid. Okay, there's NH2 alone, so that's an amine. And then there's NH2 with the C double bond O, that's an amide. Okay, NH2 with C double bond O is an amide. I said draw the. Now you're being asked to draw the structure of now valine. Valine over here is going to join with the asparagine. We can peptide bond shown should be displayed, should be clearly labeled. So the first thing is you have to look at the amino acid carefully. ये सारा हटा देते हैं. अच्छा, I told you कि amino acid का जो basic structure होता है ना, that's like this. I mean, they can draw it in different ways, लेकिन जो basic structure है ना, that's it's going to be carboxylic acid on one side and NH2 on one side, H on top, and there's going to be something. अब हमेशा पहले सबसे पहले when you're given a structure, identify ये जो बीच वाला carbon है ना, which one is this? So I mean, look at this molecule. It's drawn differently. It's a skeletal formula actually. ठीक है. So एक side पे there should be carboxylic acid. That's there. The other side there should be NH2. तो ये जो बीच वाला carbon है ना, that's the one. इसके फिर, well, it's making 3 bonds. So one of them would be hydrogen. तो बाकी फिर fourth side पे क्या चीज attached? It's this thing. This is basically C, then followed by 2 branches of C again. So this is CH, CH3 and 3 hydrogens with this as well. अच्छा, वो इधर करो कि carboxylic acid एक साइड पे NH2 तो ये वाला कार्बन बनता है, ठीक है. So it's basically on one side there is carboxylic acid, on the other side there is NH2. एक साइड पे obviously H होगा, and the fourth side would be this thing. Okay, this is C, and then another C, and then NH2. इस C के साथ ना 2 H होंगे. So that is your R group. क्या इसका वो बना देते हैं, क्या बनाना है? Structure of a dipeptide. So it's going to be C, H, C double bond O. CH3, ठीक है. That's the first one. ये वाला हो गया. The other one would have the same structure, which is C और आई थिंक उसका R ग्रुप जो था वो CH2, पता नहीं क्या था। अच्छा, CH2 C double bond over and NH2. How would a peptide bond be formed? The H would be lost, the OH would be lost, and the two would link up in the middle. तो इनको हटा देते हैं. A condensation reaction happens, and the two are going to connect together in the middle, and that would result in the formation of your dipeptide. ठीक है? Abu Huraira, Aisha, Maryam, is this clear?
जी सर.
अच्छा, ये बफर का आ गया. ये खैर काफी पहले हमने किया था. बफर क्या होता है? बफर is a solution that resists a pH change when a small amount of acid or alkali is added. ये खैर बाद में रिवाइज करेंगे. As a small amount of acid or alkali is added. और ये हमने पढ़ा था कि वो कह रहा था कि now he's saying how can this any amino acid can act as a buffer. क्योंकि I told you कि amino acids जो होते हैं, कहाँ भी किए थे हमने amino acids, we said कि amino acids can act as acids and as bases. उनके पास both groups are present. ठीक है, आगे चलो. अच्छा, लेकिन यहाँ पे नहीं है वो. इसके लिए बॉटम पे था. अच्छा, यहाँ पे कहीं था, बॉटम के ऊपर. I told you कि amino acid के अंदर there's an acid group and there's a base group. ये H+1 accept कर लेगा, ये H+1 lose कर जाएगा. तो it has both groups and that's what's going to happen here. तो उससे क्या है कि equations देखो as a buffer कि H+1 डाला है, तो क्या होगा amino acid को? NH2, बीच में क्या है? CHR और CO2H. अच्छा, एसिड डालोगे तो इधर N के साथ मसला होगा, इसके पास लोन पेयर्स है, वो एक्सेप्ट कर लेगा. ठीक है, सो इट्स गोइंग टू बी NH3+1 CHR. अच्छा, और अगर OH आइंस डालोगे, व्हाट वुड हैपन? NH2. अच्छा, अब होगा कि एसिड जो है अपना H+1 इसको दे देगा एंड वाटर वुड बी फॉर्म्ड. CO-1 आयन बन जाएगा. ठीक है, दैट्स इट. इज दिस क्लियर? अबू हुरैरा क्लियर है? मरीम क्लियर है? आवाज आ रही है? आयशा, इज दिस क्लियर?
जी सर.
अच्छा, नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज कि अच्छा, नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज each valine molecule has one chiral carbon atom. Draw 3 valine. ये था, तो उससे 3-dimensional structure ड्रॉ करो और chiral शो करना है. Now remember, each of the amino acids is chiral. एक साइड पे कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड होता है, एक साइड पे NH2 होता है, टॉप पे there's going to be H, और एक साइड पे उसे कैन बी रिप्रेजेंटेड एज R, तो R होता है. ठीक है, रेस्ट ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल. तो और 2 optical isomers. So basically what you're going to do is कि you're going to draw the mirrored version of this. So mirrored version क्या होगा? The H would be on top, the COH instead of being on the right side should be on the, R would be still out of the page, and NH2 would be over here. So that's a reflected version of the molecule. अब वो कह रहे हैं sulfuric acid, write an equation asparagine is hydrolyzed with, ये हमने कहा था ester और amide links सारे hydrolyze होते हैं. So what is asparagine? Asparagine is this, not this one. Wrong here. So this is asparagine. This molecule over here. So he's hydrolyzing it using sulfuric acid, which means this is an amide link. Amide links break. Amide links, ester links वगैरह, they break. ये टूट के क्या बना लेगा? Ammonia. And this side would actually turn into a, मतलब ऊपर rest of the molecule and नीचे it would form a carboxylic acid. ठीक है, amide इसी तरह बनते थे, तो टूटते हैं तो वापस वही बन जाता है. Carboxylic acid and amines are formed back again. तो इसलिए इसके अंदर the only group that's going to be hydrolyzed is the amide link. ठीक है, remember this कि all amides, all esters, they're going to decompose, hydrolyze in water and they're going to break down. चलिए एक क्वेश्चन भी हो गया. There's another इसको बस थोड़ा सा कर लेते हैं. Get the number of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol groups in one molecule. So this one, how do you figure out कि वो कौन सा है? If you look at this molecule, so OH is bonded to a carbon atom that is bonded on 3 sides with a carbon chain. Carbon chain, carbon chain, carbon chain. So this is a tertiary halogen alcohol. फिर इस वाले पे आ जाते हैं. OH is bonded to a carbon atom that on 2 sides is bonded to a carbon chain. अगर 2 sides पे carbon chain है, that's a secondary alcohol. And the third one is OH is bonded to a carbon atom, this one, which on 2 sides is either be carbon chain, either be carbon chain. So this one is also again a secondary alcohol. So secondary kitne, that there are 2 secondary alcohols and there's one tertiary alcohol, and there's no other alcohol. So चलिए यहाँ से हम कंटिन्यू करते हैं. Many questions about this. Aisha, clear है?
Yeah. Sir.
चलिए ठीक है, ये पास पेपर्स हम फिर अगली क्लास में कंटिन्यू करते हैं. ओके, ठीक है, अल्लाह हाफिज.